Yeah, they call her real RocknRolla.
RocknRolla?
RocknRolla. RocknRolla.
You guys are gonna take care of him?
What do you think we are, gangsters?
RocknRolla.
Don't worry, he can't defend himself, he's got no head.
This is my review for RocknRolla, released in 2008. I've been looking forward to this film since the trailers hit. I'm a big fan of the trailer, it really worked for me. It also has some of my favourite actors in it, Tandy Newton, Tom Wilkinson and Jeremy Piven. However, there were two factors that had me second guessing whether I should see the movie. I had only previously seen Revolver from Guy Ritchie, who directed the film, which is generally considered to be his weakest film. I didn't care for Revolver and found it on the whole boring and depressing. To be honest, all I can really remember from that film was Vincent Pasto from The Sopranos and Andre Benjamin from Outcast sitting at a chessboard saying the word con a lot. Another point was, though I had not seen Lock, Stock or Snatch, I could tell from the trailers for RocknRolla it's pretty much going to be the same film. The idea of RocknRolla looked the same, as did the style and presentation. Either way, I was still excited to see the movie. I saw it and it was pretty solid, definitely better than Revolver. In my opinion, the film's best element is the characters and the acting. Ludacris gives a solid supporting performance and should have been in the film a lot more. Toby Cabell gives a brilliant performance as Johnny Quid. The scene where he plays the piano while talking about cigarettes in relation to status was awesome. Mark Strong as Archie also gives a great performance, creating another solid character to the piece. Tom Wilkinson is as good as ever, with a few good comedic moments I'm not used to seeing him do. However, it is the performance of Gerald Butler that may well stick with me the most. Not because it was particularly any more charismatic than any others, it's just it was a surprise. Having only seen him in 300, I expected his character to be one-note tough guy. But no, his performance was brilliant, executing both tough guy moments and also bringing a great comedic twist to it and successfully executing the more bumbling elements to his character, such as a scene where a robbery goes seriously wrong when the other guys just won't die, or a brilliantly acted comedic moment where his best friend asked him for a very big favour. I really enjoyed the stylistic editing of the movie too. However, it isn't all good. Personally, I wasn't that into the story. I felt this kind of caper had been done before. I like films with a huge ensemble cast, and you get to see the cast and different actors and characters interacting, but it was the characters I found more interesting, not the story that brought them together. There is also a revelation in the movie that comes towards the end that had me going, what? Mainly because parts of the information that made that work was only revealed so near the very end, so that the main twist, as it were, didn't work because I wasn't invested in the situation. Like, situation A happened but was only mentioned near the very end, and that situation only happened because situation B, which was meant to be the main twist, but we'd only learned about the first one 10 minutes ago. So it's like you could tell us the main twist, but we only just found out about the reason why that happened anyway, about 10 minutes ago. So it didn't really affect me in the way that maybe they wanted it to. If it had been built up as something we knew about from the get-go, the first part of it, then the reveal at the end would have paid off a lot better. Again, on the negative side, Gemma Arterton is given way too much smaller of a role in this film and has had like 10 words at most. Then Jeremy Piven, who I said I like and I do like, and I really liked in Smoking Aces, seemed out of place here. All in all, I had a lot of fun watching RocknRolla. You've got all those great performances I mentioned earlier. It is also a very, very funny film that knows when to take itself seriously and when to have a little fun with the material. I just wish it was a little stronger in terms of narrative and plot. So it would have been great performances and characters in a great film rather than what it is. Some great performance and some characters in an okay film in terms of narrative.
Don't look at me, Arch. I'm only little.
Archie, slap him, send him to school, because I can't take no more of this.